Hey guys, Julie here with your Tip Tuesday, 6 habits to help you live in a more clean and clutter-free home. Number 1, make your bed every single day. Okay, so the effects of making your bed every single day will trickle to you and the overall feeling of your home. So if you walk through a house and you see every bed is made and every bedroom is looking tidy, it gives you the overall sense that that whole home is more organized, more put together. So that will benefit for you if you start your day off on the right foot, making your bed and being ready for the day to begin if you make your bed. Number 2, do laundry every day. I've said this a million times. It's really not that time consuming if you stay on top of it and you do a load every single day, especially if you delegate to your family members that they are responsible to put away their wash. It's only a couple outfits, so it takes a minute. If you let it pile up for the entire weekend and you don't keep up with it, it will take up way too much time, and that's time to spend with your family. Number 3, deal with mail and paper clutter on a daily basis. Have you ever walked into a home of somebody who's super organized and seen piles of mail and paper all over the place? Of course not. And that's because they are taking the time every day to make choices. Throw out the junk mail, pay the bills that need to be paid, and file the bills that you are done with, or file whatever needs to be kept. Your kids' clutter, paperwork, whatever comes home from school, put it in its appropriate slot. Chuck it, file it, whatever. But if you keep up with that, you won't have piles of delayed decisions laying around your home. It will be dealt with immediately. Number 4, keep your fridge clean on a daily basis. Now, this sounds silly, but a lot of times things are spilled in the fridge and they just don't get wiped up. If you took the minute to wipe it up immediately, it wouldn't turn into an entire project of emptying your whole refrigerator and cleaning it out, and that's a super pain in the ass job. So another tip for that is you can line your drawers and the shelves in your refrigerator with clear placemats so that you can pull them in and out and wash them, and it doesn't get into like the tempered glass little like divots. It's so annoying to clean that. So keep it clean on a regular basis. Trash night, like when you're cleaning out all the leftovers and the junk for the week, that's your time that you could just do a quick wipe. Number 5, leave the shoes at the door. Your floors will thank you and you will thank you. You don't want all that nasty, gross dirt in your house. It'll save your carpets, it'll save your hardwood. It just general upkeep will be less if you keep the shoes at the door. And lastly, number 6, don't go to bed with a full sink of dishes. How many times have you had a party or, I don't know, you made milkshakes with your kids and the sink was piled up and you went to bed and the next morning you're like, why did I not just clean this? You never were like, wow, I shouldn't have cleaned that. You're always regretting the decision of letting it be sitting there piling up. So take the 5 minutes and do the dishes. When you wake up in the morning, this all relates to how you're going to feel. Just like I said with making your bed, waking up and being on the right foot. You don't want to wake up with dishes piled all up. Then you already feel behind schedule in the morning. General upkeep will save you time in the long run. 5 minutes here, let's say 15 minutes a day you spend just doing these little things add up to huge time savers. I mean, every 2 to 3 months, you don't want to be doing huge overhaul projects just because you didn't do that little bit of maintenance every single day. If you have a habit that you want to share, drop it below. I always love to hear it. But I'm telling you, maintenance is key. Little things are key. They add up to huge, big things. You got this.